Good Wednesday afternoon, everybody. Meteorologist Greg Majestic back with you here in the North Georgia Majestic Weather Studios with your Talking Live forecast update here on your October the 8th, 2025. Well, we're still dealing with some clouds out there, still some mild warm temperatures around the region, but we got some big changes coming over the next 24 hours as some very fall-ish air moves back into the area. Don't get used to it. We are going to see a warming trend going the next week, and I'm going to give you an update on that 7-day forecast here in just a second. Now, before we get rolling again on this, if you're watching here on the Talking Live Broadcast Channel Facebook page, please give us a like and follow. And if you're watching over on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you're alerted on future updates. All right, let's go take a live look there in Chattanooga as we've got a little bit of sunshine filtering through those clouds for today. There was some light showers here and there early this morning across the area, but that's since cleared on out as we're waiting for the front to move on through the area. Also see a little sunshine up there at Lake Chattooga up in North Georgia as well, with a little bit of that filtered sunshine thrown in for good measure. Delightful looking day. Start to see some of the colors change a little bit there on the leaves. All right, let's look at the radar. We are all clear. I think we're done with the rain here for a little while. In fact, I don't have any real significant rain chances coming our way the next 7 days. It's all quiet out there, folks. And we're still dealing with some cloud cover out there, so some intermittent clouds, some peaks of sunshine across the area. But like I said, we're going to deal with a little more sunshine, especially going into the weekend. I think we'll see some changes into those areas. So there's our cold front. It's moving on through the area. It is sweeping through. It's going to be a little slow to get the cooler air in here. It'll be coming in for tonight. You're going to notice that for tomorrow. Also, the dew point is going to be dropping, so the air mass will be definitely feeling drier and feel more comfortable for you outside, not quite as humid as we go in for tomorrow. Now, as we take a quick look out in the tropics, we still have our tropical storm Jerry out here, not looking too good. It's got some wind shear over it right now, but it's still forecast to become a hurricane in a couple of days as it moves into a little better environment for it to develop as this thing continues to move. So here's the track. Once again, a fish storm. Looks like it may just brush by some of the islands there under the northern part of the Leeward Islands there. So again, this thing will be moving off out to sea, and we're not going to have to worry about that system. So let's go take a look at what's going on with our regional model here. Model still try to want to bring in maybe a shower going into your Thursday across parts of North Georgia. I still think the air mass is going to be too dry for that. If it does, it'll maybe a sprinkle or something like that because of an easterly wind. We will have partly sunny skies across North Georgia for tomorrow. And then we'll see plenty of sunshine building in for the weekend. That's definitely something to look forward to. So to take a look at our forecast map, the one thing we're going to be watching over the weekend, why we're expecting a good weekend, is we're expecting a little bit of a coastal low to begin to form off the end of the weekend. So as we go into this weekend, here comes the high pressure building on in here as we go into Thursday. So there's that high up toward the north, moving into a nice little wedge position there on Friday. And then we're going to be watching off the east coast here. We're going to have a little bit of a coastal low setting up here. And there's a bit of a pressure gradient in here. So it's going to be a pretty good driving east wind coming in here along the coastal areas. And watch what happens here as we go into the weekend. There goes that Saturday. There's that low starting to form there. And it starts to really get cranking by Sunday. So on the back part of this, there's going to be a lot of sinking air on the back side of this as this thing is starting to wrap on up in here. So we should see plenty of sunshine, I think, as we go into the weekend, looking pretty good. And also looking good for Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. The only thing you will notice is temperatures will start to climb back up again. And I do expect above normal temperatures to return heading into next week. So let's go ahead and take a look at that forecast here for tomorrow. Partly sunny skies, noticeably cooler outside there in Chattanooga. 72 and 58, cooler day there. Looking at your overnight lows, look at that. Everybody back down into the 50s. That Jasper reading should be 59, not 69. 59 degrees there. 55 in Murphy, 55 in Cleveland, 56 in Lafayette. Looking pretty good as that cool air moves on in. Daytime highs for tomorrow. Everybody generally in the low 70s, feeling pretty uniform. Again, a partly sunny sky, although areas up toward the north, toward Dunlap and over toward Dayton and Athens, probably a little more mostly sunny up that way, a little more partly sunny the further south you go. Regional temperatures looking like this. Nashville at 75, Memphis at 74, 84 in Jackson, 78 in Columbus, 74 over in Columbia. So again, a little bit cooler as that wedge starts to fill in across the northeast section. So really not looking too bad. In the next 7 days, looking like this. Look at that, boy, looking great. 74 on Friday, 52. Look at the weekend. Saturday, Sunday, upper 70s, low 50s, feeling very good. A lot of fall activities going on this weekend across North Georgia and East Tennessee. Should be great weather for it. But notice the temperatures start climbing back up again. Now, normal high is supposed to be around 77, 78 by the time we get there next week. And we're going to be climbing back in the low 80s again for next week. So we're not done with the 80s yet, folks, as we look at above normal temperatures setting back in. and we don't have any significant chances for rain coming out of. The latest from the Climate Prediction Center is showing unusually dry weather that's going to continue straight through about the 21st, 22nd of October. So drought conditions, which are starting to expand across the southeast, will continue to do so, unfortunately, with the current weather pattern we're in. All right, again, I appreciate everybody checking us out here on the Facebook page. If you haven't given us a like and follow here on the Talking Live broadcast channel, please do so at this time. And if you're watching over on YouTube, you know what you got to do, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're alerted on future updates. All right, that's y'all's update for today. You guys take it easy, be good, stay safe, and we'll see you tomorrow. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.